grandmas, okay? None of that, all right? Biggest bunch of nonsense, or biggest thing that you've heard this week that hasn't made any sense at all. Now, it might be something about one of your favorite delicacies, like for me, sweet tea. You know, I actually heard someone say recently to me, you know, is brewed sweet tea really all that different from the sweet tea that comes in a can? Yes. Oh, help them, Lord, really? I mean, come on, really, help. Or maybe you've heard some things that just don't make sense related to athletics. Maybe you heard somebody this week say, you know, I think the Washington Redskins have a really good chance to make the playoffs this year. Maybe you heard that, right? Hey, don't worry about it. You know, I know. You know, here's the thing. It's good. It's better to be a Redskin fan and not in the playoffs than to be a Dallas fan and win the Super Bowl. Okay? Really, you got to understand that. So that's, you know, maybe it was something like this. Maybe you heard somebody say, man, I just ran 20 miles and I feel great. Now, runners understand that, but folks who don't run, that sounds like nonsense. Or there's this one. I've heard this one in my life. I just got done shopping. Really, where'd you go shopping? Well, I went shopping for my wife because our anniversary's coming up. That's fantastic. What'd you get her? Oh, I got her something that she's been asking for. That sounds pretty good, right, husbands? Sounds like a good plan. Great. What is it? I got her a vacuum. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If you were thinking about that, just don't go there. Just don't do that. No word yet on whether he made it to his next anniversary. There's some words that we hear that just don't make sense. I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, both reading it and watching it, watching the movies. And there's this episode in The Two Towers where Merry and Pippin, two hobbits, are being carried around by this giant tree-walking thing called an Ent. And his name's Treebeard. And they're walking in the wrong direction. So in order to convince Treebeard to turn around, Pippin says this line to him. He says, the closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. Think about that for a minute. The closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. How many of you are going to fall for that if your teenager tells you that? Treebeard, to his credit, says, that doesn't make much sense to me. We're in the middle of a story here, friends. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. Let's read it together. Luke 24 tells us, on the first day of the week, very early in the morning, the women took the spices they had prepared and they went to the tomb. They found the stone rolled away from the tomb. But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly two men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground, and the men said to them, why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was with you in Galilee. The Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men and be crucified, and on the third day rise again. Then the women remembered his words. When they came back from the tomb, they told all these things to the 11 and to all the others. It was Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary the mother of James, and the others that were with them, who told this to the apostles. But they did not believe the women, because their words seemed to them like nonsense. But they did not believe the women, because their words seemed to them like nonsense.